y'all, Kelly here. Welcome to another episode of the Author's Mic. I am actually going to be taking a break for the entire month of May, but I pulled some episodes from the vault, so let's get into it. I'm your host, Kelly Morgan, indie author and indie publisher. Welcome to another episode of the Author's Mic. Welcome to today's episode. Hey everybody, Kelly here, indie author, indie publisher, and this is another episode of the Author's Mic. And so today I wanted to switch it up a bit. Usually on the Author's Mic, I'll give tips or tricks or have a guest. But on Wednesdays, I usually will do tips. But today I wanted to do something different. And I wanted to tell you a story about how my book, You Sound White, came to be. This is the book, You Sound White, right? So I'm going to give you the story about how this book came to be and why I even wrote it. So I grew up in Salt Lake City, Utah, around people who did not look like me. And me being told that I sound white is something that I have been told over and over again pretty much all of my life. And most people think it's a memoir, and it's not. You Sound White is fiction, but it does have a lot of truth weaved through it. A lot of the experiences that the main character or other characters went through, I lived through those. And I wrote this book because I knew I was not the only person of color who had dealt with this. I knew that I could not be the only person on this planet being judged by the way they speak, being judged by my tone or my cadence or my vocabulary. Like sounding too proper makes me less real or less Black. And I just wanted to say that's not okay. As a matter of fact, here's something that I learned. I didn't even know I was code switching until I read an article that explained what code switching was. And then it hit me. I had spent years apologizing. I apologize to Black folks because I sounded too white. I apologize to white folks because I sounded too white. And the whole time, I was just trying to be Kelly, and that identity tug of war, let me tell you something, y'all, it is exhausting. And I knew I'm not the only one out here who has felt it, and that's really why I wrote the book. Another thing when I was writing this book, when I was telling people what the title was, You Sound White, they were saying to me, too blunt, too in your face, it will turn people off. But you know what? I decided to go with it anyway. You want to know why? Because that's the title. And you want to know why? Because that's the experience. I'm not here to sugarcoat something that's already hard enough to talk about. And if that title makes you uncomfortable, well, you know what? That's not about me. That's about what the title brings up in you. And honestly, that's the whole point. The book is a conversation starter. This book was my way of not being silenced for being stereotyped or being labeled without truly being seen. And if that resonates with you, well, then check out You Sound White. It's available now. You can get it on my website. You can just click the link tree. It's available, or you can get it wherever good books are sold. And if you've already read it, let me know. Did it stick with you? What did you think? Because I didn't just write this book for me. I wrote it for us. All right, y'all. So that has been another episode of the Author's Mic. Like I said, not tips or tricks, just why, I kind of wrote this book, You Sound White, the story behind it. And now you kind of know it's not a memoir, it is fiction. But a lot of the things that the characters went through, I went through, always trying to prove my worth without necessarily being judged for my vernacular. So, if you are an indie author, let me go through my laundry list as I always do. Number one, if you are an indie author, and especially if you are an author of color, I would love to share this platform with you. You can come on. I have guests on every Monday. You can come share a snippet of your book, share your story, whatever you'd like to do. The mic would be yours. The invitation is out there. If you are an indie reader and you would love to join a book club, come join the IRS, the Indie Reader Society, We are finishing up my book, wait for it, and then we're open to another book. We are a book club who supports indie authors. If you're an indie author and you're saying, hey, how do I get my book in front of your book club? Just pitch us. Come, all the information is in the link tree. Tell us about your book, and you know what? We may decide to read it, and it's another way for you to promote your book. If you are thinking, hey, Kelly, I really want to write a book, but I don't know where to get started, I got you. There is a free guide on my website. It's titled So You Want to Write a Book. It's 44 pages of jam-packed information that will help you start your indie journey. And if you are interested in supporting me, your girl, like I said, you can get You Sound White or my other book, Wait for It, wherever good books are sold. I also have them available on my website. If you purchase them from me, I will ship them to you and I will sign that bad boy for you as well. So, as always, this platform is for us. I built this for us. So if you're an indie author, tag another indie author and let's build a community together. You guys, I am out for the day. Go out and make it a great day because I'm definitely going to try. And I'll see you next time. Don't forget to check out BTA Fridays. That is where we are breaking the algorithm and putting something better in its place. But for now, that's all for the Author's Mic. I will catch you next time. Y'all keep it real and keep writing.